So today's my birthday. I decided to go hang out with some folks that are my age. But they're closed for the season. So I am heading off-grid for like a week, taking a pretty far out route across the southern portion of Utah. So I just spent a night at a full hookups campground. I've got full battery. Took a shower in the van because the showers at the campground were gross. Filled my water tank. I actually drained it and refilled it with fresh water because it was starting to get that kind of garden hose taste. Did my laundry, took out my trash. I do have mostly a full tank of gas, but I'm going to go ahead and top up and fill my reserve tank and hit the grocery store here in town as well. Basically, I'm stocking up to be off-grid for at least a week. All right, the prices there were pretty hard to swallow. This is all I got, and that was almost 30 bucks. All right, now I am at Edge of the Cedars State Park Museum, which is the other thing in this town. It's a Tuesday morning, so there's like nothing going on. It's pretty nice. It's peaceful, quiet. All right, so I can't show you that video for YouTube purposes, but this museum this is where they bring all the artifacts from Southeast Utah. They have like the biggest collection of pottery and artifacts from the entire area. And they have a macaw feather sash from 1150 AD. And there's the sash. Azurite ball, that's crazy. How random. Flute. All right, now here's where you go to the ruins. And there they are. Still got some timbers over there, I can see. Yeah, and there's a ladder. Wow. Oh, you can go in there. No way. Alright, this ought to be good. Wow. Check that out. Wow. That's insane that they just let people go in here. From on top, it looked like I was just standing on solid ground, but that's insane. Very cool. I don't know what this body-sized pit is for, or what's going on over here. Oh, how cool, man. I bet that used to open up to somewhere. Like a fireplace, maybe, or something. Too cool. Okay, so this was worth every bit of $5, which is what I paid to get in. You get to go in a thing. See all that pottery. Get to go in a kiva. I'm gonna go down to this thing that's just some art, some sort of art deal. This is cool. Ah. Neat. You know, we'll cast shadows, you know. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What a cool way to spend my morning. That was totally worth $5. I'm gonna go get some gas and then head out to basically the place where these pottery things came from. So, all right, here we go. 121 miles to the next town. Should be fine. I got enough supplies. First stop on the journey, Butler Wash. I was hoping it would say how long the hike is, my left leg is extremely sore. So I am 100 years old now. I think there are some cliff dwellings up here, if I recall from looking at Google pictures. I also didn't bring any water, but I don't think this is going to be that bad. I mean, there's the ridge right up there, so. Here's a bench. So if you are an old fart like me, you can have a rest. Look at that. Look how the tree is growing out of the... That's unique. All right. Yep. Cottonwoods, and here we go. Check it out. This is what we hiked out here for. Pretty frustrated with this new camera, by the way. Yeah, what a mansion. $700 years old. Well, it's only 1:15, but I did find me a place to camp. I've been up since 5, which is typical. Early to bed, early to rise for us old folks. The next thing up the road is there's another kiva, and then there's a thing called House on Fire, which looks the best in the evening because it looks like it's on fire, the way the sun hits the rocks. But my legs are killing me. My body is sore, so I'm considering just shutting it down for the day. See, when you get to be my age, you need to just kind of take it easy, you know. I came here in 2022 in the Buick with my brother. And we spent one night here and we found like 3 or 4 pottery fragments with art on them. And a bear walked through our campsite in the middle of the night. We found prints the next morning. for now, I think I'm gonna just relax. I got the Starlink going. Get online and apply for my AARP membership. Here you go, folks. That is a pottery fragment, and it's painted. That's been laying here for like 1,000 years. Here's another one. It's textured. How cool is that? Another piece. This looks like it might have been like the top, like the rim of one. Look at that detail. So I took a nap for an hour. That's what us old folks do. And then I decided to hike around, and I made my way over to the same location that I found pottery 3 years ago. Over 3 years ago. It seems to just be on this one ridge. But it's everywhere. I'm looking at a piece right now. Okay, here's part of a handle. Wow. With this many pieces just laying around, there's got to be like an intact one somewhere nearby or something, you would think. I mean, I'm sure I can't be the first guy to explore this particular slope of this wash right here. I mean, this is all... That may have actually been an attempt at like an arrowhead right there. It's just everywhere. And lots of it. I mean, unless this was like the trash pile of a, you know, of a location where they hung out. It's where they threw all their broken shit. That one's got kind of a paint design on it. Yeah, there's just tons of it. It's everywhere. There's a piece. There's a piece. This looks like the top rim of a piece. Tons of these rocks that are just super sharp. Like they've definitely been flint knapped, like used for something or attempted to be made into something. I mean, this is a super sharp little flake here. It's a real testament to just like the climate and the weather and stuff around here that, I mean, this stuff is like literally 1,000 years old. And it's still just laying here on the ground. Yeah, just all on this one slope here. Oh, here we go. There's a paint line on that one. Here we go. Look at that. Wow. That is impressive. Such detail. I'm putting this stuff like right back where I find it, you know, because I'm not an a-hole. This one's super sharp. Could almost use that as a knife today. Shit. Oh, that's cool. Look at that design. Oh, wow. Look at this. That's a nice piece. This is a rock, not pottery, but it's 100% definitely been flint knapped. All of this stuff just kind of laying around together. In one area. Wow. Everywhere. That's a good piece. I mean, all the big, like fully intact things have been discovered and taken to that museum I was at this morning, but there's still lots of little surprises out here still. That's a big piece right there. Look at that. It's almost, I mean, it's as wide as my hand. Look at that. There's like a whole field of it. See, this stuff could have over 1,000 years, this stuff could have traveled miles just with the rains and the seasons and stuff. I mean, it's foolish to think I'd be like within walking distance of whatever camp or dwelling this stuff originated from, but man, it is everywhere. Just all over out here. It's real cool to see some with like designs on it, you know, like painted. There's a textured one. This is still like shiny, you know. Like, what did they paint these with? How did they know? Like, they had that kind of technology or scientific chemistry understanding to give stuff like a shiny ceramic-like appearance. I mean, I saw this one from 20 feet away. It's shining in the sun. Well, I need to get back to the van soon. It's getting late and my phone's dying, but this is just, I mean, this is all just somebody's trash. But it's all handmade and it's all like 1,000 years old. That's what's so incredible about it. Every piece is like somebody made that stuff by hand. Way before like America or, you know, the world was completely different. This is so cool. I'm having such a good time. So downhill from that, we've got this piece. All these exciting little discoveries today. Suddenly I feel young again. I do gotta get back to the van though. Phone's dying. I left the door open. Cats are probably ready for dinner. Well, it's the next day, and this is stop number 1. This is, as you can see, Mule Canyon Ruin. Wow, that's deep. All right, here's stop number 2 for the day. I came here with my brother in the Buick as well. I did a terrible job filming it though. This place is cool. There's like cliff dwellings and natural bridges, which is like just arches basically. But look at this dramatic, awesome canyon. This place is super quiet and peaceful. It's also like a dark sky area. Yesterday was the full moon, so I'm not going to pursue any stargazing, but pretty unique little rock there. Over here is Sipapu Bridge. Sipapu. There it is. Pretty neat. So here is Horse Collar House. Yeah, there's like nobody here. There's a guy in a CRV and then like 2 other people. It's also a Wednesday morning in November, so not expecting the... I don't think this place is ever really busy, but Horse Collar House. It's like a cliff dwelling, basically. I wonder if they had to put that sign there because somebody got struck by lightning. You know? Look at this canyon. So cool. Is this travertine or something? It's not sandstone. I just saw there's a person down there. Like at the ruin, or looks pretty cool though. We're almost there to the overlook. See the guy down there exploring it? That's pretty cool. There's more over here. I wonder if you're actually allowed to go down into that. I wouldn't think that would be something they would just let people do, but Kachina Bridge. Kachina. Lightning snake symbols on their bodies. Huh. And there's snake patterns carved on the base of the bridge. There it is. It's a more robust, thicker one. Alright, there's like one more that I'm going to stop at, and then we'll be heading on down the road on State Route 95. I'm going to try to make it about 60 more miles today. I've already sort of picked out where I'd like to stop for the night, and there's two really awesome bridges. Basically, we're going to Glen Canyon, Colorado River. So from what I've seen, anyway, this is the most photographed bridge in the park. And there it is. This is the one you see, like, people taking pictures of the galaxy with the bridge in the foreground and stuff. I could hike down to it, but with my old age, I'm just doing the viewpoints here, I put the little extender arm on the GoPro so I could stop seeing the edge of my hood in my shots. It says just married, and there's a drawing of a cat on their van. I congratulated them. This is home for the night. Maybe not right here, but gonna go no further. This is beyond epic. There's that bridge over the Colorado. I could go camp down there if I wanted to, down by the river. There's some people tubing, or rafting, I mean, or something. This is such a different world out here. It's so much more rugged. This really is the desert. It's all rock. It's all a dark red. It's still only like maybe 74 or something. It's not that hot. I'm sure in the summertime it's brutal though. Alright, there's home. We're down by the river. And we're level. Actually put shorts on. These are the hottest temps I've seen since I left Nebraska. It's a dry heat though. Alright, it's day 3 of this journey, and we are continuing on up the road to Capitol Reef National Park, and I'm going to see that and then keep heading towards Bryce Canyon. Pretty much I'm going to see every national park in Utah. If you want to see all of these driving scenes in real speed with no weird music, I'll put them on my new channel, Ride with Meow, where it's just Scenic Drives. All my links are in the description. Alright, here we go. I'm heading towards Bryce Canyon. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way today. It's like 100 something miles, but we're heading down Byway 12. Capitol Reef was pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't do any hikes because I'm sick as a dog right now, but having a good day in Utah on a Thursday. I learned later on that I drove by the largest single organism on the planet, this forest of aspen trees, and it's dying. I was not expecting Grand Staircase to be this epic. Holy crap. This is better than Capitol Reef for sure. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is freaking incredible. This is like as good as the Grand Canyon. Wow. Well, I have taken a huge bite out of Utah in this video. Seen some pretty amazing stuff. I am boondocking for free on BLM land just west of Grand Staircase, Escalante, which was unexpectedly incredible. I'd say the views rival that of the Grand Canyon, really. Capitol Reef was okay. There's a really long scenic drive there, which I didn't do. I have been extremely sick. I haven't eaten in 4 days. I either have frickin' Giardia, or it was just the expired food that I bought from the shitty market in Moab. But yeah, it's been pretty rough. I'm alright though. In the next video I'm going to Bryce Canyon, and then Zion, and then probably end up in Nevada. So I've pretty much covered the majority of Utah since I've been on the road, and this whole state is freaking epic. You probably get just the most insane, like, geological features of any state in the country. I mean, today I woke up in Glen Canyon, then I drove to Capitol Reef, which I went from canyon views to like flat open desert. Went through Capitol Reef, which for a while there kind of reminded me of like the Badlands. And then I went in the mountains. I went up to like 10,000 feet, and it was all aspens and pine trees. And now Grand Staircase, which is like a whole nother, just completely different scenery in its own. Utah is freaking incredible, and I'm glad I decided to go here. When I first hit the road, I was debating on whether I'd come here or go to New Mexico, and I'm definitely glad I came here. The weather has been just perfect pretty much since I got to Utah. It got down to like 58 last night in Glen Canyon. It's 68 right now where I am. It's just, this is the time of year to come here. There are a lot of things that are closed for the season, but it's all like tourist lodging and gift shops and crap anyway. You can still see all the actual main attractions. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'm heading to Bryce Canyon and then Zion, like I said, and I'm looking forward to both. And they're both radically different scenery and everything from what I've seen so far. So it just, Utah just keeps delivering, man. This state is incredible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.